Used to be dead down. House like jet now. We don't play radio. Don't master flicks now.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy CrayG, and welcome back to another Need for Speed Heat video. Now today I have a build with one of my favorite cars of all time. Before we get into this, as always, I want to give a shout out to the homie Ramsey, man. He's the inspiration behind me making this NSX build. He gave me the blueprint to the setup, man. I put it to use, and this thing is a monster. It surprised me, as well as a bunch of the other cars that I've been making lately. This one surprised me as well, but it's a certain way you got to set it up. So shout out to the homie Ramsey, man. A lot of you guys have been the inspiration behind a lot of the builds that I've done on YouTube. So without you guys, I probably wouldn't be able to come up with these setups half the time, man. So I just want to thank all of you guys, and shout out to the homie Ramsey for this NSX build, man. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you guys drop a like and hit that sub button if you've been enjoying the content on the channel. Let's get into it, man. This Honda NSX, I used this thing in 2015 religiously. Even speed 2015, I used this car religiously. It was so fast, and it still lives up to its name, man. It lives up to its reputation. So as you guys can see, the stats are 8.2 power, 10 high speed, 9.8 acceleration, and 10 nitrous. Nitrous is always going to be at 10, obviously. Let me switch over to the stats. I have a 1,000 horsepower 4-liter V8 in here. Yes, I swapped the V8 into this NSX, and you're going to see why once we get to some gameplay. 0 to 60 is 2.23 seconds with a max torque of 847 pound-foot and top speed of 234 miles per hour. Yes, this is a 400 plus rating car. I have ultimate plus ECU, crankshaft, cooling, and exhaust with a dual turbocharger, and then I have my 5 3-pound tanks of nitrous as well. You know, same setup as most of my race builds. Track suspension, elite brakes, race tires, elite clutch, 6-speed gearbox, because I feel the 6-speed performs the best. Yes, this 4-speed will give me a better 0 to 60, but like I said, 0 to 60 doesn't always matter. Sometimes you want shorter gears, so having more gears makes your gears shorter. Instead of having a 4-speed and you have one long first gear, and then one long second gear, and then one long third gear, and one long fourth gear, you know what I mean? You want to kind of spread those out a little bit and balance them out. So I went with the 6-speed. You know, no need to go all the way to the 7-speed. You know, even though it wouldn't really make a difference, I kept the 6-speed in there because it performed the best for me. And I have the Pro track differential just because I wanted this to be a little bit looser instead of having the Super track differential on there, because the Super track differential just, you're extremely planted and you're just stuck to the ground. I wanted to have, you know, a little bit more looseness when it came to this car, because I didn't want it to be too stiff. I'm not completely sure if the NSX in real life is rear wheel drive or all-wheel drive, so somebody please comment down below and let me know, because I'm not too sure. Like I said, I'm not like a supercar guy. I know some stuff, but I don't know everything. So someone comment down below and let me know if the NSX is rear wheel or all-wheel. The way I feel and the way it drives in the game, I feel like it's rear wheel drive, but that's just speculation from driving it. For my auxiliary, my active is 2 repair kits, and my passive is damage reduction. As always, this thing, I'm saying this thing is gonna surprise you, just like the Devil Z and all the other cars that have, you know, kind of emerged out of their shells when you swap different engines into them. This one surprised me, and it may surprise you too. It's not a Porsche engine, you know what I mean? And it actually can keep up. Going into my customization, at first I did have the Rocket Bunny rear end and front end and the whole Rocket Bunny kit, but I didn't really like the way it looks. I mean, it gives it like a more aggressive feel, I guess you could say. If you take the spoiler off, it just gives it a more aggressive look, but I wish I could just take that little spoiler off. Like, it's just certain things that I don't like about it. It just kind of looks a little weird to me. So you know, I'm gonna keep it with the regular Honda, or you know, I could switch over to this advanced rear bumper, and that looks fine right there. Custom exhaust tip, no diffuser at all. You already know CrayG on the license plate. I did do the custom tail lights. I kind of want to keep the stock ones on there, but we're gonna do the custom ones just because those look dope and they look kind of smoked out a little bit. I got these murdered out Cosmos MR7 wheels on here, and those look dope with the stretch Toyos. And I also went with this like metallic silver color, you know, with the black roof and the blacked out rims, because I think that flows pretty well, and it looks really good on this car with the Toyo tires on the rear window. You know, I don't know if you guys remember, but in Need for Speed Underground, you used to be able to have Toyo on the rear window. It'll say like Toyo. That just it's just nostalgic, man. So instead of putting it on the front window, I actually put it on the rear, and I think that looks dope, and I get to see it when I'm driving and stuff too. So we're gonna take this thing outside and go do a couple of races, man, set a couple of lap times and see what it's working with. Before we do that, I'm gonna get into the stance and show you the exhaust sound. I have the ride height lowered all the way, and I have about 30% negative camber in the rear and 20% negative camber in the front. Not too much. I didn't go super crazy this time around. And then for my exhaust, like I said, I have this 4-liter V8 in here. This thing sounds nasty. Woo! Is it abnormal to have a V8 in the NSX? I don't know. 2 notches away from being fully aggressive, 2 notches away from being stock on the tone. This is kind of how it sounds if you put it all the way up. And I feel like it kind of muffles the sound a little bit. Yeah, you guys can hear that. There we go. Let it all out. A little bit of a raw overrun and 0 pipe resonance. You guys know how I feel about that as well. And I kept those stock flip up lights as well, with a stock front bumper, and I didn't add a hood. I mean, I could throw a quick little hood on there, maybe this Rocket Bunny one, just put that, it's like a gaping hole in the hood, and that looks okay, you know, but I might throw that on there, or I might just, you know, keep it the same and keep it with nothing. So I think that's what I'll do. Throw a little front splitter on there as well. But let's go ahead and take this thing out on the streets, man, and I'm gonna show you guys what it can do. All right, guys, we are gonna do 2 races. We're gonna do Sonic first, and then we're gonna do J Storm. I think those are 2 pretty nice races if you want to set some cool lap times. Look at this thing, already at 200. No nitrous at all, and it's so nimble. Oh yeah, man, this car really emerges, man. I feel like you have to sit and pick with these cars and figure out what the right engine will be to try to bring the full potential out of these cars, man, because the stock engine or the forged version of the stock engine in the NSX, it just wouldn't cut it. The Porsche engine in this thing, it just doesn't cut it. This weight needs a V8, you know what I mean? This V8 will be able to pull this weight and to get it up to speed. So it looks like 1 person joined. I hope they don't back out, and I hope they're not a dirty driver. You know, our history with dirty drivers is not too well. All right, here we go, man. Let's get this race going. Like I said, I hope this dude doesn't fucking ram into me off the start of the race. I hate people like that, I really do. Gotta see what kind of car this man is in. He's obviously behind me. Oh, we got a LaFerrari, huh? Okay. Young LaFerrari. Let's see how this NSX goes up against this LaFerrari. I don't really know if too many people that use the LaFerrari. I'm pretty sure it may be slow. I'm not sure. That's kind of sad that a LaFerrari is slow. Oh my gosh. Oh, and he's not making any headway. This thing is out of there. Oh yeah, I'm gone. I don't think he's gonna be able to catch me in that LaFerrari, man. It's not happening. This thing is too fast, bro. Oh, that jump always scares me. And this thing also handles so well, man. If you guys haven't noticed, it handles beautifully and it takes these turns with no issue. Look at that. You know, a little bit of nitrous here and there. We're not gonna spam it up though. Maybe once we get to like an end straight or something. Going for kind of a normal lap time. See what we can do. I've noticed a lot of people do that now. A lot of people take that little cut, so I'm gonna do it either. I'm not gonna be no stranger to that, man. Instead of going around that huge bend, why not, you know? I've been starting to kind of find my line on this track. Oh! To where I don't mess up as bad. A little bit of nitrous. keep it moving. Yo, that red nitrous looks dope, I'm not gonna lie. This was so far has been a pretty clean lap for me, but this car handles so well, it's hard for me not to, you know what I mean? Like, it's some cars that on those turns I actually have to hit the brake to make those turns, and that's not good. You want a car that can effortlessly just pull itself around the corner. Okay, we got a 247. Not bad. That is not bad. 247, not bad. Couple little mess ups here and there. We could have did a little better. Not bad. 247. Now we're gonna go over to J Storm. We're gonna do another race and see how it performs. See what kind of lap time we get on J Storm. I haven't really recorded my lap times on J Storm too much, so this will be kind of the first time. I usually do it on Sonic, but you know, let's see how we do. By the way, that LaFerrari had zero chance. Zero chance. I'm talking zero chance. He probably won't join this next one if I challenge the whole lobby. Alright, now I know these NPCs are really going to be no match for this car at all. Like, worse than the LaFerrari. So I'm just going to worry about lap time. Oh my god! What? Oh! Yeah, so if you guys didn't notice, we had to restart that one. That one didn't start off so well. Hopefully this one's a little better, 'cause that was horrible. Look, I'm already at 200. That's crazy, and I haven't even used nitrous. This thing is fast, I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to the homie Ramsey, man. One more time, dog. This thing is fast. It's okay, we scraped the wall a little bit. We're still good though. Keeping it moving. I took that kind of wide. That red nitrous just makes me want to hit nitrous a lot more. That thing is, that shit is beautiful, bro. Oh yeah, we pushing it right now. We are pushing right now. So smooth, man. This thing is so smooth. Okay, I don't know what happened there at all, but we're just gonna keep it going. Sometimes this game likes to hold me, you know, with phantom jumps and shit. I don't. Sometimes I don't understand. But we're just gonna keep going. At this point, the lap time on this doesn't matter because that slowed us down tremendously. We're just gonna have a little fun, man, and keep it going and show you guys the speed of this car. That was different. I've literally never experienced that on that turn. Never experienced that on that turn.